What's up, guys? HDeezus here. And this is an unfortunate video that I have to share regarding the Centurion. The hype train was crazy. I was very excited about the Centurion. Everything that described the Centurion, I attached myself like crazy. I love the elite Roman look. I like that there's a chance at a tiger pelt in the back. Still might be. I'm only rep 1. I like the gladiatorial, executes. I've got nothing bad to say about the Centurion aesthetically. I love the Centurion aesthetically. But unfortunately for me, I am an all-around player when it comes to For Honor. I like to be able to use characters for all modes and not specialize until I form a team or until I join a team and that team plays competitively. The Centurion is a huge disappointment. I'm in the custom match to kind of describe my gripes and show everybody why I feel this way. So I'm only speaking from a dueling perspective, a 1v1 scenario, not a 2v1 scenario. In fact, I believe that the Centurion is one of the strongest people, Shigoki level people, in the 2v1. The kick is nasty when your opponent is not in revenge. 2 of those kicks and they're gassed out. Though you don't want to, in my experience, you don't want to kick them too much because they'll get revenge and then the stamina won't matter. But more importantly than that, you have your kick into heavies. Especially if your opponent is not locked onto you, they're not going to be able to block that. And if they are locked onto you, they're going to have to sidestep or parry. But they're dealing with multiple people. What else is really the fact that you can just, I mean, it takes 2 hits, but the fact that you can just go into unblockables like that is pretty huge. The kick is nice. Everything is good. In a 2v1 situation, I would say that the Centurion is okay because his parry games are really, his parry attacks are really strong. But so I have nothing bad to say about him in Dominion either, or even elimination or brawl. Stay alive or run to your opponent and engage in some clusterfuck type of shit. But I'm a duelist as well, and this is why I'm making this video, because the Centurion, am I about to say something really bold? I am. The Centurion is hot garbage in duels. So I don't want to make this video too long, but it's gonna be pretty long. Not that long, I doubt it. Anyways, the major problem that I have with the Centurion is he can't do anything from a dashing situation. I'm gonna list them off. Can't dash attack. He only has a dash. His dashes, period, are weak. So if someone wanted to run away from it, if this peacekeeper wanted to run away from me, she very well could, unless I really timed a pursuing attack. But on top of that, the pursuing attack is very one-dimensional. It's nice that you can charge a bitch smack with it, but the problem is that in high-level duels, this is really, really easy to parry. On top of the fact that you can sidestep it or sidestep attack, It's pretty bad. Against people who are designed to keep you away off the bat, since he's equally as popular today, is the Shinobi. They can do a double dash into their kick to just hardcore punish you, and that's all she wrote. You have your kick. Kick I was really excited about, very strong. You can connect a heavy attack after it. If you switch your guard similar to the Lawbringer. The problem with the kick is that you can sidestep it. I'm not with Damis, so I gotta do this by myself, but you can sidestep the kick. Everybody knew that you could sidestep, sidestep the kick. I don't think that was an issue. My problem is that you can't cancel it for the risk that it involves. You can light attack after the kick, but the problem is there is a huge chunk of people that have a sidestep attack, and your light attack won't beat their sidestep attack. On top of that, your kick has good range. I wish the Peacekeeper would stop following me. Your kicks have good range, but unfortunately it's not super range-orific. So when it comes to initiating your opponent, it's not looking good for the guy. So what does that mean? Your opponent can essentially wait for you to do a move that you can do to get in, as he doesn't have good range. That should be obvious with his sword. He doesn't have amazing range. So they can just wait for you to do something, safe, in quotes, where you can engage. They can wait for you to do that attack, or they can wait for you to kick. In both cases, a simple sidestep attack will pretty much ruin your day. And if you're going against somebody who has a better punish, like the Warden, Warden, Lawbringer, Conqueror, somebody like that, you're really going to get punished for him. I was hoping that he was not going to be a hybrid between a Vanguard and Assassin, and that's because I did not want him to have such an abysmal health pool. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a quarter. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a quarter. It has just much health as the Peacekeeper, so he has pretty much the health pool of an Assassin, which means that you're gonna be taking a lot of damage. He's essentially a glass cannon. I was hoping he'd be a bruiser fighter, but he's a glass cannon. So again, when he's in your face, right? He's a beast. Oh yeah, like, it's no question. The problem is, to do that, it's not going to work against good players, just at all. If you're fortunate enough to get the lunge and the smack, then you may as well just accept it, accept the damage that you've gotten already, because you're not going to get anything more than that. You have a good mix-up with your heavy attack, but the problem with that is you have to get in to do that. And anybody with a back roll can essentially get away from the Centurion and then just run away. Why? Because the Centurion's dash is garbage, and the running attack that they have is good at pursuing a little bit, but against a good player, it's one-dimensional. They know that that's the only move that you can do to reach them, and they can just turn around and parry you. So, that being said, I'm not claiming to be an expert at Centurion. I'm hoping that there's some hidden engage tech, maybe some unlock, from the way I've looked up on the patches, the unlock tech is not intended, so I doubt that that's gonna be there. But I just got reminded before I'm finished here, I forgot as well, zone attack is hot garbage. Really good in Dominion. But good God, if you do this in a duel, you are begging to get parried. So he just doesn't have the tools to win a duel against pretty much most characters in a duel. I'm sure he has good matchups. If I had to guess off the bat who a good matchup would be, I would say the Kensei, the Raider, other Centurion, and the Berserker. Maybe the Berserker. But pretty much everybody with a displacing sidestep attack, or really good sidestep attack, or a quick sidestep attack, or someone who can just keep you away. Or none of the matchups are good if you're going against an opponent who is parry happy. It's just it's not looking good. So as an update to a video that I made earlier in the afternoon, I think, I still will be playing the Centurion, but he will be exclusively tied to pre-made Dominion modes, I'm thinking. So I'm probably not even going to be able to level him up, because these will happen in a custom game. Or if I'm in a full pre-made group and we're doing serious Dominion, I think he has real good potential in Dominion aspect. But I'll probably be shifting my attention back towards the Lawbringer, because I totally forgot about the gear going into this. I do want to catch my Lawbringer up. I want to make sure that he's at his prime. And I will be playing the Warden as well, since I've opened the floodgates with playing characters that I just like the aesthetic of. I'm not going to just not play the Warden because I'm disappointed by the Centurion. So I'm relieved that I get to play my main Lawbringer. He was always going to be my main, regardless of if the Centurion was good or not. But I am very disappointed. Anyways, I mainly made this video. I'm hoping for some feedback saying, yo, you got this all wrong. Here's what the Centurion can do in a dueling situation. And then completely just prove me wrong. I'm really hoping for that. Because I'm feeling I'm in despair right now when it comes to dueling with the Centurion. Well, anyway, this has gone on long enough. I'm out, guys. Peace.